I bet I drill a clean hole in somebody today.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we have an update on the cheating situation. For those of you who know, I uploaded a video about 2 days ago covering a cheater who burst onto the scene. This isn't the first time that it happened. It happened prior before, where someone came from either the Mortal Kombat community, another shooting game. This person, Tyshawn in question, came from what I am understanding to be like FPS game. He came from like Arc Raiders, got bored of that game, came over to Tekken, was playing casually for about 1-2 years, stuck in red ranks, and then all of a sudden December 29th turned on the cheats and started cooking. That caught the attention of a lot of people because bro shot up the ranks from red ranks to God 1 in 4 days. About time I got a hold of him. Joe Budden, Shinblade, a couple other people had experiences either watching or playing hands-on. He was in God of Destruction, right? And this is when you saw people started to test his cheats, interact with him. Joe Budden brought him on stream. They basically interacted for 3 hours. I made a video about a portion of that, but that's not really the end of the story. After that, the guy continued streaming. Bandai Namco has not banned him. Tekken has not banned him. Twitch has not banned him. I know there's been a lot of people who's been going to report them, but we know that these companies are slow to act. Tekken usually does their bans in waves, so if he is banned, it will be in the next wave, whenever that may be. But in the meantime, he's been continuing streaming, and over those past 3 days, he has been constantly denying, basically kind of playing stupid to the whole thing. People show up and accuse him of cheating. He's like, I'm not cheating, I'm just this good at the game. People are saying, no, the things that you're doing is unrealistic, like wave dashing on one frame, doing one frame electrics every single time, you know, blocking 12 frame lows or 13 frame lows, round start, launch punishing it every single time. Players are very good at the game and they can understand when someone's cheating, and he was very obvious. Now people showed up to tell him that, and like I said, he just denied. And at one point in time, the stream that I'm going to show you guys in just a second, he I don't know who had the idea, but basically they started to talk to players in Discord. Now at first, it went exactly like you think it would go. People would show up and start saying swear words, or, you know, just start crashing out. The reason why players are expressing this much anger is because we've been dealing with a cheating problem for Tekken 8 for the entire 2 years. This even goes back into Tekken 7 when people was boosting, plugging, resetting their ranks, hacking all of the DLC. And then you can even talk about in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and Tekken 6. Basically, since Tekken came online, there was a way to abuse it, manipulate it, and players are just sick of it. And when we have these people who show up in a very arrogant fashion, a cocky fashion, and they're lying to our faces while Bandai Namco is doing nothing, of course the reaction is going to get more brutal and vicious, right? But they continue to do Discord calls, and eventually you start to have more level-headed people show up. There was at one point in time where there was 4 people talking to him, really talking to him, like, bro, what you're doing is bad. It's ruining the game, you know, and not even yelling, not even cursing, like really trying to reason with him. Those players, bro, whoever you guys are, respect to you guys, because this would not have happened if you guys didn't dedicate your time and effort to getting through to him. Because a lot of the people who were talking, he was kind of just riding it off. He was still denying, he was still not listening. He was listening, but he was still in this character of like, let me not admit to cheating, right? It took like an hour or so of like level-headed people really reasoning with him, telling him about their experiences of getting better at the game, learning about the game, and then eventually he did it. He apologized for using cheats, for ruining people's experience with Tekken 8, for even making some people quit, because when people see cheaters and whatnot, they just, you know, give up and they say, screw this game, screw Bandai Namco, screw that guy, screw everything, right? So I'm going to play you the video. You guys can make up for your own selves whether or not you want to forgive him, whether or not you still want to be banned. I'm not here to tell you how to feel. I'm just here to tell you what's happening.
All right, Chad. I have something to admit. I have been using cheats. I have. Okay. I look. I know y'all know. I know. I get it. Okay. We don't need to go there. I admit. Okay. Oh, shocker. Ooh, shit. You gave it to me.
Now, bro, like you said earlier, even when you admitting and being honest about this, you're going to have people that are going to still troll because a lot of people don't have compassion for it. But the reason why I'm even in here, bro, is because I don't want to see people make numerous mistakes over and over if they want to enjoy the game. And if you truly want to enjoy the game and get better, you're going to, first of all, admitting is the first part.
Wait, I'm not. Wait, hold on. Let me finish apologizing to the people who say.
Do your thing.
Okay, so I apologize for using cheats in Tekken 8. I really do. My streams is all for shits and giggles. You know, I like to have fun. You know, this is one of my ways of having fun. Not really trying to. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I do want to be good at Tekken, or at least decent, and have fun and learn. And so the reason why I was using these cheats is just mainly for shits and giggles, to piss people off and just to have fun. Like I said, y'all see me, wasn't taking nobody's really seriously. Y'all been hating for 3 streams, but you know, I was kind of nervous. I didn't want people to take it too far and actually do some shit to me, and you know, and I don't know how people are and how people react and what people would do. I do like to shit talk a lot. Y'all see, I don't really ban people like that. Like I said, I do apologize for using cheats and all the people that are pissed off. You get what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You know, I still gonna piss y'all off. You know, because that's I press people buttons. I ain't gonna lie. I do, and I'm gonna continue to do that. But yeah, I get it. It was no point of cheating. You know, I get all that. I ruined the fun for some people. I probably made people quit the game. Really apologize for that. I do want to learn this game. You know, take it a little bit seriously. You know, I'm just having fun.
Tashawn, respect that. Tashawn, real shit. I respect that, dog. And one more thing I want to say to you: if you take 6 months from now, right, or even 5 months, less than that, you can look back on this and say, "Damn, I actually put in the time and the effort, and I was accountable for my own mistakes, and I wanted to get better at this game." And you will look back and say, well, I actually got better. And you're going to feel better, too.
But you got a VAC ban for other games. So clearly you have a history. I have one VAC ban because I was cursing out some type of, I don't know, I guess he was administrating. I was saying all types of stuff. Yeah, but get that out the head. And that wasn't for Left 4 Dead. That wasn't for Dead. In my own way, I was just trying to have fun. And you know, it was messed up. I get it was messed up, and it is messed up. Like I said. I apologize. I don't know when the season restarts, but if I'm still here, I will be
a fresh new start.
Yeah, fresh new start.
And like Folds is saying, dude, if you get a chance to kind of reset your image as far as, you know, Tekken, if you want to do that, just go ahead and wipe that shit, because at some point, if Namco comes back and they look at these flags, you won't have a platform anymore. And I don't think you want that. I don't know if you do, but if it were me, I would still like to have some type of Twitch content to where I know the people that support me, they have a reason to come by. But there won't be a reason if you allow this stuff to go on and continue and you don't clean your slate from what you did. Because they're going to come, rest assured, my nigga, they will come back and they will ban that shit. They have done it before. Just because it doesn't happen immediately does not mean it's not going to happen in the future.
Something else that I also want to highlight as well is that I told him that he should go back into ranked and just play naturally, demote, right? Because he's not supposed to be a GOD1. So he just go in there, play naturally. He'll lose a lot. He'll go like on a 100 losing streak or whatever, and then eventually he'll get back to his normal rank. But the reason why I told him to do that is so that basically he could give the points back to the people, because he demoted a lot of people, stopped a lot of promotions. So at least if he goes down in the ranks, when Bandai Namco looks at his record, they can see hopefully this conversation, but then also him turning off the cheats and resorting back to where he was.
And speak to y'all like grown men, because at least y'all do deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. And I want y'all to succeed at something that you like to do. Right? I want us all to be able to have fun on a game that we somewhat enjoy, even though the game is kind of crappy with the development and shit. So it makes it better.
The heat rage crappy. Everything in this bitch is crappy.
Bro, we can all find commonality with the things that we don't like in this game. I mean, I'm sure a bunch of people in this chat have plenty of things to say about the game that does not pertain to anyone in here. We might as, if we're gonna struggle, bro, we might as well do it together and try to have fun instead of being divisive over some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. I feel you.
Everything was pretty much said.
Okay. You know, I appreciate y'all for getting y'all opinion, in the stream, and, and talking to some sense into me, I really appreciate that, You know, once the season reset, if I'm still here, I will be restarting. Until then, I'm just gonna keep getting my ass whooped by by Tekken gods and stuff like that. You feel me?
With all respect, man.